Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Matter of fact, on all social media platforms. Leave that donation. I'm not eating chicken fried rice and chicken wings anymore because doctor told me to stop. So leave that donation for that salad and consider becoming a member if you enjoy the channel. Floyd Mayweather returns. Money May is back. Who would have saw this coming? Always out here riding. He got the jets, he got the money, he got the women, he got the entourage. Money May seems to have all the Wu-Tang cream, cha-ching, ching dollar bill. Some are saying he ran out of that shit, and that's why he's coming back. I don't know how true that is, but I know the main rumor is that he's returning for an exhibition against Mike Tyson. Location is the Democratic Republic of Congo, and it's supposed to be a tune-up for a late-year rematch with Pacquiao. Now, the Mike Tyson fight's an exhibition. The Pacquiao fight's a real fight. But even I was thinking, why the hell is he going to the Congo for the exhibition? Well, I mean, obviously, there's going to be some good money put up. But Congo has a history with boxing. Remember Ali versus Foreman, Rumble in the Jungle? There's a symbolic value. It is in Africa. There's some legacy on the line with having two great fighters like Floyd and Mike Tyson. And then some also feel that, hey, these guys fighting in the Congo, it's a good representation of black excellence. And then I'm going to tell you, the government and wealthy investors, they're writing some huge checks to bring them guys over there because it seems like the Congo, like Saudi, wants the international community to view their country as a destination. So they may write that check, man. And now they may be writing these guys $100 million checks apiece. That's ridiculous. But I'm like, get your money, man. I'm always rooting for these fighters to make dough. But the exhibition rules is what, it's totally understandable. But it's just for anyone who thinks this is going to be a real fight, to that I say in the most respectful way, hey, yo, hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. This shit's going to be low risk. Very easy to sanction and control. It's just a spectacle. And we like spectacles. But for anyone thinking that Floyd's going to be in there floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, Tyson coming there, head movement, you're not going to get that. Now, as far as all these rumors about money, people saying Floyd needs money because that lifestyle he has, the private jets, the jewelry, the car collection. I don't know. But 50 Cent came out and he said Floyd returns when he needs money. And then there's the business rumors, some ventures not performing, high overhead, no steady fight income like before, exhibitions equal easy cash. I'll tell you this. He's back for something, because look at him train. Out here getting busy. Floyd Mayweather still doing his thing. All that talent, all that skill, he's still doing it. Look at that. He still got it, man. Now that's just that one video. Look at this one here. Now you guys know he had his uncle Roger Mayweather, right? And then Roger Mayweather, he had a son, Lakai. And I remember he was like, when Lakai was a little kid, Roger having him in the gym and talking about he's going to be the next great. But check this out. Tell me if he doesn't look like his dad, Roger Mayweather, with these gloves.
Slide and drop. Punch it, wait till here we go. Drop. Walk it. Pitch it. Six. Punch it. Pitch it. Watch it. I step back like I have my distance. That's why I step. See, I have my distance. Fighters don't know their distance. You gotta know your distance. Pitch it.
Absolutely amazing to see Floyd Mayweather on those mitts like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's really cool to see Roger Mayweather's son holding the mitts for Floyd Mayweather. But for those who wonder why he's coming back, look, there's some big money on the line. I'm hearing, it could be up to 100 million. Some people are saying now it's more like 20 to 50 million for Floyd, 20 to 50 million for Mike Tyson. And then for the Manny Pacquiao rematch, now you're talking about $100 million. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's got to feel good to know you can just return to the sport of boxing and in 1 year make possibly $200 million. Or 120 to 200 million, let me put it to you that way. That is crazy. But hey, I'm glad somebody can get it. But there are going to be some sponsorships. Supposed to be some kind of crypto sponsorship. There's some casinos who are interested in these fights, and there's a lot of streaming platforms who are interested in Floyd and Mike Tyson and Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. Now, why Floyd would do all this? I mean, one, I think there's just a low risk with exhibitions. Keeps his brand alive. I think there's a little bit of ego there too. He still wants the spotlight. I think there's some control. No drug testing drama. No real judges, And then as far as the legacy talk, he just wants the headlines again. One thing we've learned is Floyd Mayweather, he makes headlines. You know what I'm saying? Him coming out of boxing, coming out of retirement. I don't really know, but I would think for Floyd, he's doing this just a quick cash grab. I mean, I don't see why else he would do it. Easy money. He always says, why should I stop making money just because I'm retired? So it seems like he knows he can make money when he's ready, and that's why he's here. But I tell you what, boy, if he comes back and somehow Manny Pacquiao beats him, which I don't think Pacquiao will, but if Pacquiao beats Floyd, I wonder if the money was worth it. And this is why some fans aren't excited. They already seen Floyd fight Logan Paul, Deji, TikTok fighters. They think like this shit when Floyd gets involved, it ain't real boxing. And as far as the Pacquiao rematch, everyone knows Pacquiao is a legend. Pacquiao was a monster. Even Floyd, he's a legend. He was a monster. But they're like, the rematch just feels too late. There was no real urgency to make the rematch. Now y'all are doing it. I mean, we rather see young contenders and real belts. We don't want to see y'all two Ben-gay, rubbing-ass old fighters get in the ring. But I'm going to tell you what, the legends are still in demand. This new generation of fighters, those guys are talented, but they don't bring that marketability. They don't bring that pay-per-view demand like these legends. There's just something missing from this new generation of fighters. But a lot of fans are hyped. Some aren't excited. Others are really hyped up. It's that nostalgia I was telling you about. Mayweather versus Pacquiao era. Star power. Global icons. Tyson exhibition. That shit is visual appeal just to see Tyson and Mayweather in the ring. And the Africa location, it feels historic. You know what I'm saying? But that Mayweather-Pacquiao era, people are telling you, it's going to be in Vegas. It's going to be an attraction. It's going to be amazing. Now, if it does happen, the style breakdown, Floyd against Mike Tyson, I mean, we already know, right? Floyd, speed, defense, conditioning. Tyson, power, age, limited stamina. It's not going. It's going to be a spectacle. It's not. Don't expect anything more than that. But I think the rounds will probably be short, maybe 2-minute rounds. No, not going to be any knockouts, just for entertainment. Floyd and Pacquiao rematch. That's a real fight. Somebody can get knocked out. Like that's going to be a real fight. But Floyd's still a defensive genius. He's still got the reflexes, but he's older. Pacquiao's still fast. He's not as explosive. Footwork's not as great as it used to be. He's a southpaw. But I think it's just going to be a tactical fight. Won't be all that violent. It's just more for the narrative and these two guys to get paid. You know what I mean? But does boxing need this? I think so. Boxing's star-driven. You need to have these big name fighters with these big profiles getting there doing something, man. It's just unfortunate a lot of the active fighters from this era, they can't do what a guy like Tyson, Mayweather, and Pacquiao can do. You know? There's no people out here who are really crossover stars like what these guys were. And there really is no, especially American heavyweight crossover star. Mayweather brings casuals, media, and sponsors. But I tell you what, there's some risk. It's a very bad look if Floyd looks slow or if Mike Tyson gets hurt. In the Pacquiao rematch, medical concerns, age criticism could damage legacy if everything with all three of these guys and the fights they're making, if the whole shit looks fake. But there's some specific fans care about. There are some specifics that fans care about. Okay, where is this going to be? In the Congo. Why? African investors, that's who's paying and sponsors. Okay, it's in the Congo, I can't go, but what are the rules? Exhibition, they may have headgear. Floyd can't be in there messing with no damn Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson accidentally hit him with a hard shot. And as far as who's going to broadcast it, I don't know. Probably Netflix, maybe. I don't know. But I'm sure it's going to be a pay-per-view fight and be allowed to stream it. And when it comes to drug testing, I think it's going to be limited. Probably be like a 6 to 8 round exhibition. So that's it for Floyd and Mike Tyson. Now with Pacquiao and Floyd, I don't know what that's going to be, but it's a real fight for sure. Now the boxing psychology is Floyd thrives on doubt, hate, attention. He enjoys being talked about, and he monetizes outrage. But I just think best case, I think Floyd he's gonna make definitely over 100 million. 1 to 20 to 1 to 200. Then he's gonna walk away again. But what he doesn't want is to come out here and look washed up, become a meme. Floyd doesn't want that. Exhibition likely before the real fight is what this is, man. Floyd, Mike Tyson, and Pacquiao's doing an exhibition with Provodnikov. I forgot about that. He's fighting Provodnikov in an exhibition, So they're both doing their exhibitions and getting ready for the real fight later in the year. Now, what happens if Pacquiao wins? I'm sure there'll be a third fight. But I just don't think Pacquiao beats Floyd Mayweather. But I tell you what, depending on how the fight goes, if the money's there for a third fight, Floyd may do it again. Floyd's all about his money. But I really would hate to find out that he's having money struggles after all the money he's made. But he lived that flashy lifestyle, and that's his choice, but there are consequences that come with it. You know what I'm saying? I think Floyd's going to do what he always does. Control rules. At this point in his career, he's going to avoid danger. Cruise to... The exhibition with Tyson, that doesn't count. That's a spectacle. But with Manny, Floyd just going to outpoint him and make Manny Pacquiao look stupid. He ain't going to get in there giving us no mash-up, crash-up. And he's going to get paid. The final truth is this is all about money. It's about the spotlight, about control. It has nothing to do with legacy or belts. Not about rankings. It's just all about money. Simple, man. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Mayweather's back. Looking good. I don't know. Y'all like it or you don't? Let me know in the breeze.